Have you ever wondered if the moment of your birth was more than just a biological fact? What if the final digit of the year you were born wasn't random, but a quiet whisper from the universe, a symbol, a sign, a doorway? In a world that often treats time like a straight line, cold and mechanical, Carl Jung dared to say otherwise. He believed that life speaks to us in patterns, that even our birth carries the fingerprints of meaning. Today we explore something strangely simple yet deeply symbolic, the last digit of your birth year, not as a number, but as a secret code from the unconscious, a quiet echo of your soul's path. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe to Deep Psyche. Here, we explore the spaces between psychology and spirit, shadow and self, where healing begins. Now, let's enter the hidden layers. Jung taught us that the psyche speaks in symbols, not just through dreams but through myths, images and, yes, numbers. To him, numbers weren't mere quantities. They were archetypes, containers of ancient truths. He wasn't a numerologist in the traditional sense, but he saw synchronicity, meaningful coincidences, as real as cause and effect. So what if that final digit in your birth year is a symbol? Quiet nudge from the unconscious, leading you back to yourself. 0. The womb of emptiness. 0 holds a paradox. It is emptiness that contains infinite potential. It is silence before the first breath. If you were born in a year ending in 0, life may pull you again and again into stillness, into unknowns, into the spaces where everything falls away. Only so something new can be born. This is not a curse, it is a sacred rhythm, the soul asking to trust the darkness before the dawn. 1. The awakening self. 1 is the moment you first say, I am. It's the line breaking from the whole, the spark of individuality. Those born in years ending in 1 often feel the deep call to define themselves, to lead, to stand apart. But beware the trap of ego masquerading as authenticity. True individuation, Jung reminds us, is not about separation, but integration. 2. The mirror of relationship. 2 is the dance of opposites, anima and animus, light and shadow. For those born under this number, life becomes a mirror. You learn through love, loss, connection. But the journey isn't just about finding others. It's about reconciling the inner divide. To truly love, you must first become whole within. 3. The sacred creative. 3 is where alchemy happens. It is the child of opposites, the spark that arises from tension, body, mind, spirit, past, present, future. You are here to express, to create, but be mindful. When the soul's voice gets lost in the hunger for applause, creativity becomes noise. Let your expression rise from inner integration, not outer validation. 4. The keeper of sacred order. 4 grounds us in the real. It is the number of the earth, of structure, of the square Jung called the quaternity. If your birth year ends in 4, you may carry a strong sense of duty, of building something lasting, but don't let stability become a cage. Even the soul's house must have windows for the wind to pass through. 5. The wanderer's fire. 5 is movement, sensation, freedom. It craves the horizon. It seeks the new. Born under this number, your path may feel like a restless journey, chasing something unnamed. But Jung would ask, are you escaping or exploring? True freedom is not found in motion, but in meaning. Turn wandering into awakening. 6 of the healer's heart. 6 is the archetype of compassion, of care. You are drawn to soothe, to nurture, to protect. But beware, love that sacrifices the self becomes martyrdom. Jung would say, integrate the shadow of the helper. Don't just be what others need, be who your soul needs. Only then does care become sacred. 7. The seeker of wisdom. 7 is solitude, silence, the inner cave. It is the hermit's lamp, searching for what lies beyond the veil. You may feel the call of philosophy, mysticism, or the unseen worlds, but tread gently. Too much retreat becomes exile. Balance depth with connection. Let your wisdom breathe. If this journey speaks to you so far, share it with someone who might feel the same calling. And don't forget to subscribe to Deep Psyche, where the soul finds language and the shadows find light. 8. The power of integration. 8 is infinity turned inward. It is power. Yes, but not domination. Real power is integration, the conscious meeting the unconscious. If you were born in a year ending in 8, you may feel called to build, to lead, to manifest, but beware of becoming the mask you wear. The real leader is the one who transforms, not just others, but themselves. 9. The completion, the teacher. 9 is the final breath before the new cycle. It is the wisdom of endings. You may find yourself guiding others. Healing through presence, not performance. But your soul's task is surrender, to let go, to trust that rebirth follows release. 9 is not an ending. It is a threshold. Each number is not a rule, but a reflection, an invitation, not a cage. Whether you were born in 1980 or 2001, 1997 or 2019, that final digit is not a coincidence. It's a mirror, a symbol, a secret note written by your unconscious self. Carl Jung would not tell you to believe in superstition, but he would ask you to notice, to watch for patterns, to listen when meaning whispers. So tell me, what's the final digit of your birth year? And how does it echo through your life? Share your reflections in the comments. I read them with reverence. And if you haven't yet, remember to subscribe to Deep Psyche, where inner truth becomes outer transformation.